Consistency is more important than perfection. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? We were showing a little bit of red most of the day, but hey, we're back over that 11,000 mark. Just happened a little while ago. I see we keep touching it, dropping below, touching it, dropping below. We're back at it again a few moments ago when I checked it. We could be below it before I go over there and pull up Coin Paprika. But you know what? What are we trying to figure out right now, right? What are we shaking that magic 8 ball for? Well, 11,700, right? That seems to be the magic number everybody's telling me, that everyone's saying. You know, if we can break past it, we get to this free air territory, places that we've never been, back there near those all-time highs, shooting a 20K. Well, you know what happened today? I was asking my boss about Bitcoin, and I was like, hey, you getting interested in buying any of this? He's like, oh, wow. He's like, I don't know. Maybe if I would have way back when. And I go, it's never too late. Hey there, Samantha. What do you think? Is it too late?
No.
Do you think he should be scared? Or do you think you think he should be buying Bitcoin at 11,000?
I mean, sadly, poor metaphor, but literally this is, how like the religious fanatics, I mean, until it is literally Judgment Day, you're fine, man. Like anytime before that, I mean, it's never too late, okay?
It's never too late to buy Bitcoin.
It's never too late to buy Bitcoin.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same man who was like, I don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. I mean, this is the kind of people that we want to help.
Yes.
That are literally just saying, what do you mean? And, oh, I wish I bought it at, dude, is it 100,000? If it's not 100,000, even then, hey, you could literally throw like 5 Satoshis in that bad boy every time, even at 100K, okay?
So what do you think, Samantha? You think the price is going to be going up? You think we're going to see that 11.7 and beyond? Do you think we're going to retrace that magical 30% that everyone keeps talking about? Or do you think we're going to consolidate and we're going to stay right here at around that 11,000 below and above, below and above? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this, waving on that 11,000, consolidating, moving sideways, building momentum for the next rally. I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing.
I mean, I would like to say that I would like to feel, because I know absolutely nothing about technical analysis.
Just start drawing lines towards a triangle. I mean, that's all everybody does.
Mine would be like the unicorn, not the Bart Simpson. Be like,
do you see the unicorn?
Yes. But I'm just saying, like, I would like to feel that it's not going to drop drastically below. But, I mean, I also suck at human nature and reading that and people.
All right, then. Well, I guess let's pull up Coin Paprika. Let's take a look at these charts together real quick together, and then we'll get into some of this news. I mean, once again, everybody's talking about the price. Everyone's talking about the future of Bitcoin. Everyone's giving predictions of those all-time highs. Personally, I found a little bit of news that has nothing to do with the price because, you know what? I know that Bitcoin's going to be $1 million and beyond. I know that Bitcoin is our future. I know that I'm not even looking for a dollar value to cash out at, because when I'm ready to cash out Bitcoin, I'll be buying things in Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, I won't have a dollar value.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got Bitcoin at 11,002. Fantastic. I mean, how can you not be happy seeing Bitcoin at 11,000? It's up 1.65%. Holding on to a 17.7% gain over the last 7 days. Look at that BTC dominance, teetering on 60%, 59.37. Overall market cap, $330 billion. I remember when we broke into 100 billion.
I do too.
We've come such a long way in crypto. We got a long ways to go, but you know what? I'm happy to have been here for this journey. All right, we got Ethereum, $310. That's up 0.85, looking at 13.3% gain on the week. We got XRP at 46.6 cents, down just a little bit, 0.37, holding on to a 4.6% gain on the overall 7-day. We got Bcash, $473. It's down 0.11, looking at a 9.57% gain on the last 7 days. Litecoin, getting closer and closer to that halving, moving sideways at $135. Is a pump imminent? I mean, I can't believe that we've been holding at 133 to 140 for a while now, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody was starting to say, what, a week or two ago, is it pumping, is it pumping? I mean, it seems to be maintaining quite
I mean, for a while, I thought that we were going to dip after the halving, but with this sideways action, I don't know if we are going to pump after the halving.
That would be crazy.
It would be crazy. Something different. Down 1%, looking at up 0.86 on the week. EOS, still above your $7, Samantha. $7.19. Down a third of a percent, looking at almost a full percent gain. BNB token, $37.37. Sideways action with another 10.7% gain this week.
Right, Asian invasion.
Now they're slipping a bit. Under $1.
Yeah, 99990. Okay, we're okay.
I noticed our friend Josh's token's up.
Eternity.
Nice, seeing 16% gain in the last 24 hours.
Nice.
I hope you're appreciating that, buddy. Don't forget to take a little bit of profit.
Almost 60. Yeah, 60 cents.
Look at this.
What?
Bitcoin still on the market.
Oh my lord. I think we have some still.
Oh Jesus, I don't even know.
I think it's in that horrible wallet with all the doggies and everything else. Sorry, Doge. All of the things, yes. The bits and pieces of things.
All right. So around here at Bitcoin and Coffee, we're a non-for-profit organization. None of this money goes to fatten our pockets. None of this goes into our retirement fund. Everything donated that comes into the channel through affiliation codes, cryptocurrency donations, AdSense, all goes back into the channel. Right now, we're trying to raise a little bit of funds to go ahead and help appease you guys with another microphone. Apparently, the one that comes built into the laptop is not good enough. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get one of those $50, $60 Yeti ones that you plug in with a USB cord and improve the quality around here a little bit. As you can see, we have nothing in our donational address at this exact moment, but you guys have been donating generously to the Super Chats, so hopefully we will be seeing that in July.
Yeah, the end of July.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If we can break the threshold.
I think we still have like $30 or $40 to go or something,
all right.
But yeah.
Let's go ahead and stop the screen share. Let's pull up the backyard. And let me pull up the chat for Samantha. Where'd my coffee go? Oh, there it is, the other table.
The other outdoor
the
table.
other outdoor table.
There you go.
Oh, man, you know, it's Monday, and I'm glad to be off work.
So am I. I have Wednesday off, so... Man, I'm just treading water.
But you know what? I haven't said nothing to anybody really besides me and you. But I'm getting ready to venture out on my own, right? Take this auto detailing on the road by myself. You know, tired of making other people money, right? You got to make yourself some money.
Okay. So, we have Bitcoin Hunter here. He says 11,000 BTC. Paul Reload says, good evening. BTC Moon Guy says, happy Monday. Don't trade hodl for glory. Josh is here. Look, see? He says, I do appreciate the gains. Yes. Benson gave us a $50 super chat.
What?
Microphone.
Oh, buddy, that's amazing.
Josh gave us $1.50 super chat right after Vengeance. What the? Oh my!
That's fantastic.
Guys.
So that means we definitely are going to break that threshold because we had till the 1st.
Yep, and we're getting
so
little portable
the 21st of next month, we'll get that through AdSense, and we'll be able to purchase. So by the end of next month, we will be definitely up and rolling with a brand new microphone.
See if that does, you know.
That's
justice.
That's great. That's great. You guys do so much to help us spread awareness. This is, I mean, you build it. Right.
Oh Lord, the day will come. Yes.
I mean, we're just trying to spread awareness, right? We're trying to show people that there's something better than the US dollar bill. And that you don't have to go out there and keep slaving away 9 to 5 to maybe have a little bit extra on the weekends.
Crypto Pervert says, nice. He just paid for the microphone for you guys. Cool.
That is
Benson
awesome.
said we are welcome. We love you.
Yeah,
And
Benson, that's
BTC
amazing.
Moon Guy says Benson is a legend.
Of
I
course.
know.
He is. I
we
mean,
really do feel honored that you like us.
yes. I mean, besides the fact that we stop in and watch your show on occasion,
we like
and
you.
we see you in everybody else's chat from way back in the day when it was World Crypto Network to Tone Base to Crypto to Adam Meister to everybody under the sun.
I don't know. I know. I'm so stupid, but I like it when you do the whole little like fruit pickings and you walk around your house and your yard and you know your stuff. I like what you got going, even though.
Oh, he's retired now. Last video I seen, he's fully retired.
Yep.
So
I know.
It's amazing.
We love you.
I can't wait to get there.
You.
Ah! All right.
Okay.
That's it?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's dig into a little bit of this news. Of course, you guys know that the chat, right? You guys out there, that's the main reason we're out here. So if you guys got questions, comments, whatever, Samantha's main and only job is to bring your voice to air. So please comment away. We got Bitcoin Satoshi's vision.
Okay.
Let's just start off with this. Okay, but then let's move forward. 98% of transactions, right? 1.2 million transactions we're talking about in the last 30 days. That's a lot of transactions.
That's a lot of transactions.
All go to a weather SV app that runs on top of it. Then we have the number 2 transactions, right? Is called Memo, which is a social media platform.
Something. Okay.
And in the same amount of time, they have 9,000 transactions.
So, I mean, it's just funneling all of its crap back to itself?
Well, I mean, I love how people like to say that, you know, you have to have a use case scenario. People have to be transacting on the network in order for it to have value, blah, 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 blah. And this is all the reasons why they justify why Bitcoin has no value. Well, here we are with Bitcoin Satoshi's vision. And so far, the only thing I see its value is that you can run this weather SV app. And so, hey, let's just leave it at that, right?
I mean, what else did we expect Craig Wright to do?
Well, I mean, I seen the other day that he never showed up for the court. Just ghosted, you know, no paperwork, no show, no nothing.
Some little snobby, like, South African something. Yes. He cannot be bothered with courts.
Florida courts.
Dude,
they're a joke. They can't even count there.
Yeah, he's gonna be on like everybody's like hate block arrest list before he's all like he's gonna be McAfee. He's going to have his own Satoshi Vision Island.
So what do we got going on? Has anybody got anything to say about this Bitcoin Satoshi's vision stuff?
No.
Is anybody saying anything about, like, I mean, I never touch it. I never look at it. I didn't even know if there was a block explorer to figure out anything going on with that.
That's how much you don't care.
Yeah, but then, I mean, it could be just FUD, right? It could be just somebody blowing it a little bit out of proportion.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, if you're going to look at 30 days and 1.2 million transactions coming from a weather app, and then the next one is a social media platform, we know that social media platforms that are related to cryptocurrency have problems.
And 9,000? I mean, that's like nothing.
Yes.
I mean, there's quite a lot of YouTubers that have more than that as subscribers. So, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, in transactions, like what?
I don't know. I know that these social media things, I mean, Steam did really good, right, in the beginning. And it seems like from there, everybody thought they were going to do their own spin-offs, right? We had Howdo and what was the other one with the picture, the Lit. And, I mean, now I participate in Tribes, and there's BitTube, and there's...
Mines, right?
Yep, there's still Mines, and there's also the one that the Cutie Pie kid went to.
Oh, Jesus.
The one that was part of Steam, and then they switched.
Yeah.
I think they went to Stellar Lumas or something.
Crap, I'm not remembering what that one is, but yes. Yes.
So it's just, I mean, now we're looking at EOS with voice, right?
Yeah.
We should be getting closer to something on that. It's been a minute. It was the first. So here we are, a little over
they should be
3-4
rolling out with
weeks
some kind of
away.
little beta something or
Right. I'd like to
yeah.
get on that. That'd be nice.
Well, yeah, didn't you sign up for their little tell me
Yeah,
when you have it? Yes.
I signed me, you, and our son up just
that
in
was when
case.
YouTube was hating us, all right? So just in case.
Hey, everybody,
means.
we've heard it from everybody in the last month or so. Everybody's gotten a strike in one form or another. Everybody is pushing their alternative sources to see their.
Yeah.
I mean, we've even seen that Crypto can't do live streams on his, so he's doing it on his Crypto Minute and then uploading it to his main channel. And it hurts him because I mean I've been in the other one, the Crypto's Minute, and there's under 100 people.
He's doing a little bit better at doing premieres on his crypto so that he can talk in the chat and run it like it is. But I mean, that is the problem. You know, crossover, people finding you, going out of their way, you know, things like that. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. And then I mean, that's pretty much what I think YouTube's going with, is that they want it to be very hard. I mean, because quite honestly, I mean, if we get another, or if this was another, like if that kind of a situation, we would have to start a whole new channel.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been really hard. You know, I mean.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
And you guys are here all the time, but would you even know, you know, what do you look for? What is it? What?
Yep.
Whole 9 yards.
I know that my friend Steven Duhan has started up his own YouTube channel. He does artwork, and it's like one of those speed drawing channels.
Yes.
And I've noted, you know, I went and followed him. It is hard when you're starting off to get that first dozen, to get that first 100, and then they don't allow you to live stream till you hit 1,000 and
super chats. I mean, there's a
until 2,000. Yeah, there's a lot of milestones that
it's hard to get to. It is. It's hard to get that many people to think you're interesting. I mean, really? No matter how short your content is.
Well, I'm not interesting. I'm not trying to be interesting. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going about Bitcoin out here, because I figure as long as we're talking about Bitcoin, then we're spreading awareness in some way or another. And really, that's all that matters. As long as we're not out here giving misinformation about Bitcoin, then we're doing a good job.
All right, so BTC Moon Guy says, I can't believe I hold that crap. Never cashed in my B trash. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, there might be some crazy pump coming up. You'll have a good chance to get some more Bitcoin for it.
You never know. Part of this is Bitcoin Satoshi Vision RAR. We're just going to deal with RAR. That's the red face. It's RAR. All right, Bitcoin Jake is here. He said he sold his Bcash August 1st, 2017.
Yeah, I sold my Bitcoin Cash before the SV, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so more? Or I got one more news story to be able to cover?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, we all know how we love Libra, right?
So very much.
I love how I didn't even bother reading all those articles that were pointing to Libra as the reason for why Bitcoin got up over $10,000 and $11,000. I mean, that's the best.
Man.
But we're looking at the USA, the House of Financial Services Committee. We're going to have a meeting. They really want to look at this stuff by the same guy that was telling Facebook to kind of hit the brakes on their plans until they have a chance to review this. That's, of course, you know, that's how the government is. That's what the government likes to do. Whoa. Let us, do you got the right permits? Can we get involved?
Is it stamped? Is there all of the right stamps?
Well, July 17th.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I mean, they said they weren't planning on really rolling out anything for the public until the beginning of next year, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So
they were saying the first.
We got 6 months for the governments to throw stuff at them and them to throw money at the problem and fix it and grease some pockets and get it up and rolling. I mean, this may have been part of their plan already. Right, you know, they knew there was going to be backlash. I mean, how could you think that your Facebook and someone, everybody gets mad about everything nowadays, right? No matter what you do, someone's going to get mad.
Yeah, they have to have like kick ass time, you know, frame. You
know, right.
Yes, where they're all like, "Oh, yeah, we could piss people off." Okay, so what? Like, are we thinking 4, 6, 8 months of making everybody like it.
Well, we also have the Senate Banking Committee. They also want to take a look at this. They had some nice big long name about of what it was, but it's gonna be the day right before. So in other words, mid-July, we're probably gonna be looking at a lot of governments and organizations and bank committees and all that stuff getting together, taking a look at Libra, seeing if they're gonna shut this down, right? That's kind of where I'm leading. And this is also leading back to where my stance was when Libra came out. Everyone's talking about Libra. Eugene, what's your opinion? I want to see what's going to get 8 out of 10 people using this first. Right now, it looks like they can't even get through the gate.
Yeah, I mean, like how we were sitting there with the backed and the futures and all of that crap. And I mean, they're really trying to shut this down pretty quick. And that kind of theme at the moment. I mean, it's really
I've been hearing that's been rolling around and around is that everybody kind of thought that cryptocurrencies were going to die. They thought that this was just a fad, and now that we've gotten back over the $10,000 mark again, it's getting to be more of a certainty that this is going to be part of the future. And now it's a scramble to control it. But the problem is that we've already had 10 years to be able to start circumventing this stuff, right? And we're prepared pretty much if our hand was forced in Bitcoin to be able to go anonymous, right? We have lots of bits on the sidelines to be able to add privacy. So I would like more time to develop it. I think we need more time to develop it. But if we had to today, I think consensus would happen quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that is what SegWit and things like that have actually, I mean, no one wants to make a decision for Bitcoin because that's the way, I mean, Bitcoin is that it's pretty much a living organism of, I mean, and that's the only main real difference of all of the cryptocurrencies. Oh, chicken fight. But when forced to, I mean, everybody does kind of just go together and no one's going to do that, yes, there would be consensus to not have that happen and to not make it.
I mean, let them go after Facebook coin, let them point their fingers in all these different directions, let them attack the ICOs, because I know at the end of the day, they can shut Bitcoin down and they probably are starting to realize this too. So let them attack these fringe projects, right? Yeah, I mean, we continue to move the price and the advancement and the development and the awareness forward with Bitcoin. Because yes, 1%, wait till we have 5%. 10%. Let's start talking then.
50-50. I mean, that is what my goal is. Like,
I just want to live long enough to be able to see all of this stuff.
Amazing.
You gotta stop drinking the soda, Sam. You gotta be here with me.
I don't know if coffee's all that great for you.
Hey, I seen the article. They said you could have 25 cups a day, and it doesn't affect your health.
You're ridiculous. Sure.
They did. I seen it.
I find an article that says you
I know, right?
24 cups.
Just like the egg situation too, right? Eggs are good for you. It's good cholesterol. Eggs are bad for you. It's cholesterol. Eggs and coffee. I'm gonna die.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Where are we at? Well, Pisces Traits is here.
All right. Awesome.
Facebook better start forking over those campaign donations. Right? Bitcoin Hunter says, sounds good to me. And Pisces says, that's a lucky chicken in the yard. It is a lucky turkey. Lucky Tom. Yes, because he's our boy.
There's lots of birds around here.
We do have quite a birdtopia.
Right, it started off in the beginning. Well, everybody was calling it the Litecoin chicken. Chick-on.
Yes, and he was actually a rescue.
Yeah, a rescue chicken.
Yep. We weren't even supposed to have outdoor animals where we were, and our neighbors left chickens in a cage in their yard, and bam, we
so
turkeys.
Where are we at on the time? Are we?
8:06. We have 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, please go ahead, put it in the chat. Give Samantha a purpose out here. Besides that, YouTube says 30-minute videos is kind of the time frame window that people like to watch. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and start winding down this video. But of course, I would never cut it short if there's anything you guys want to talk about. I love getting out here. I love talking about Bitcoin. It's my way of giving back to Bitcoin and spreading awareness, right? We've gotten out there quite a bit this year, and we've passed out Bitcoin flyers. That's gone over really well. We're getting ready to go out there and do that at the Electric Daisy Carnival in November.
I believe so.
I think it's in November, at the very beginning of November. If it's something you're interested in, follow me on Twitter, hit me up, or you can email me. It's eugeneforrest20@gmail.com, and we can arrange for.
Find you, man.
Yep, we can. You can get a motel room next to us. We can get our tickets and all go in together. You don't have to pass out flyers if you're not into that. You don't have to come on air or camera if you're not into that. We're not trying to get anybody to do anything they don't want to do, but we would like company. Right? The more the merrier. If you are interested in coming on camera, doing an interview, anything like that, making thumbnails, timestamps, any of that good stuff, we're always looking for some help around here at Bitcoin and Coffee. Can't pay anybody, but you'd be helping the cause because there is a revolution and it's taking place underneath the surface with Bitcoin.
I just want everybody to know.
Is there anything happening in that chat?
Powerlow says, only 25 cups? I'll never stay a week on. So little. Spicy says, wow, turkey. Yes, turkeys.
We got turkeys, chickens, peacocks, ringnecks, pheasants,
button quail. They're indoor birds, though.
That's it?
Yes, because
the guineas are gone.
And the Cornix quails
are gone.
Released.
All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll probably see you tomorrow evening as we just keep getting out here, right? And keep that Bitcoin safe. Later.
Bye, guys.